Evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here, playing some more Pillars of Eternity. We just had a fight. There's corpses all over the ground. Let's go ahead and sell stuff. Since this wasn't a tavern, I guess I might as well just rest. I don't know. So this Fletcher stay, I got it last time. It lasts for 2 rests, so I don't need to do that now. I think maybe we'll just, you know, cheap it up here in the common room and pay 25 coppers. Okay, oh god, a local inebriate is asking for help with his accumulated debts. Wow. Jesus. I don't really want to help you here. He's leaving in 3 days. Okay, so I got time because passing through the different areas of Defiance Bay only takes minutes, not hours, so I don't have to do this right away. This one is actually, if you do one of the quests here, then when you go back and talk to him, there's like a really good resolution to this. You can basically tell him to like sell his body for scientific research. So maybe I'll do that. Anyway, what I need to do is sell shit. You know what? It's not urgent to sell shit. Whatever, we'll just sell stuff later. There's more quests to be done here. So I need to go to Andra's Gift and have a fight there. And then I also need to... is there any other outstanding fights that I have? Oh yeah, I need to go pick up the paladin. Right, let's go ahead and pick her up after we... Why don't we pick her up first? The hell with it. Let's go to the exit. Pick her up. I'm thinking I'm gonna ignore all these like stupid minor quests in the city and maybe just do like one off-camera episode where I catch up on all those like dumb quests, like buying the kid the dagger and this other stupid shit. So anyway, let's go to Andra's Gift, which actually is where I think the paladin is, and the quest for the Knights of the Crucible, so I can do both of those things on this map. You know, I guess I didn't really need to rest, did I? But on the other hand, it just costs some extra coppers to rest, and I think I'm gonna have plenty of those for a good long while. I've already got 13,000, and I still have like a bunch of things to sell. So that's fine. Oh, here's a Domino Thug. Oh yes, this is exactly what I wanted. More fights. All right, well this is just all thugs all the time, and they're on a bridge, which is a very bad thing for them because I can just choke point it up with my melee types. Let's put my fighter there, the barbarian there. Priesty beastie, just make everybody dazed. Is it even worth doing anything with the wizard? I don't think so. Let's just shoot a thing in there, and then you can just mark the lead.
Yes.
Okay, so let's make sure that we choke point it up here. Okay, what are you doing, wizard? What are you goddamn doing? Okay, so the barbarian's where I want the fighter to be. Story of my goddamn life. Let's frenzy. Start attacking. You, I guess, can knock down one of them. You can now blast everybody. Is the priest actually doing something? I think he actually is. All right, use your combusting wounds. Yes, use them. Oh, yes, use that shit. How did they win? How did he get behind? Oh, God, well, all right. Hopefully this doesn't affect things. I'm going to turn on my healing for the barbarian. So now with combusting wounds, every time carnage goes off, it will hurt everybody extra. You just blast him again. I'm just doing this for the damage. And then I'm just going to go ahead and have the priest pop off his heal because that will give everybody an accuracy boost. Okay, can you start shooting at people, please? And you just shoot. Okay, is something happening here? Is there anything that's a problem? I don't think there's anything that's a problem. Just focus fire. Oh, my fox. Oh, I forgot about my fox. I totally forgot about the fox. That was a mistake. That's like the whole point of having a ranger is you get back row DPS, but on top of that, you have this melee person to come take hits for you. Interestingly, those people didn't have any equipment on them, so you do get some extra experience, I guess, but you, on top of that, don't get the money for normally picking up loot.
Welcome.
All right, this guy's got random ass gloves. It's actually not a bad item here. Second chance means that if you go unconscious, you basically come back up with 30 health, which isn't very much, but it's something. And then you get some extra things that help you in melee. So it's not a bad ring. It's just ring slots you're usually going to put in like bonus to deflection, bonus to defenses and stuff. This is really shitty. 2 resolve for your amulet for your next slot is awful. This improves your constant recovery, I guess. Again, not that worth it for a next slot. Why am I looking at the... Oh, that's the druid thing. Bonus focus gain. That's actually okay for ciphers. Not that we've talked about what ciphers are yet or anything. But anyway, what am I doing? I need to get in here and finish up that quest and get the paladin on my side. And get rid of my priest. Oh yeah, I should look at I should do this smartly. I should actually like look at what my priest is wearing and make sure if he's got anything good that I take it off him. Wow, I have been screwing this guy over. He's just got a fine robe. And that's it. All right, I think he can give the fine robe to the ranger so that her recovery is a little bit quicker. And he can wear the fine hide. That's a fine robe. And that is nothing. This person is naked. Okay, cool. So now, oh yeah, he's got the fine wand, which is okay. I'm okay with him keeping that. All right, so let's, you know what? Hang on a second. I like the black cat better than the yellow lab, so I'm gonna have the black cat out. Not that there's anything wrong with the lab, but I just prefer the cat.
Hello.
Okay, I charge extra for that. You're gonna give me more money? Apparently not. Oh, I'm so glad this cutscene's unskippable. Love watching her walk
as if
there.
any of these were ever in my hands.
All right.
The Republic's consider even if you get out. That's you don't see.
Well, do I kill this guy? I'm not gonna kill him. All right, he gives you some more money. Okay, so I got some extra money. That's fine. Do I get the paladin? Where's the paladin? Hey, where? Oh my god, please tell me I didn't mess this up. That, like, by not killing him, I don't get to have the paladin on my team. Oh, lordy. Maybe she's waiting for me outside. I don't remember exactly how this, you know, friendship begins. It's maybe the beginning of a wonderful friendship sort of thing. I feel like it's here, maybe? Maybe, when we go outside? Uh-oh. Where am I?
So many ruins to uncover.
Oh, there she is.
Places
Pallegina,
to
get in
see.
here.
Vetsana plays with fire. Whether you clearly have pursuits
All
of
right,
your
let's
good.
go. Yes. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna get rid of the priest.
You walk your path, I'll walk mine.
Okay, that was a little bit over the top, but that's fine. So now we have her on the
After
team.
5 years,
I'm ready.
I'll be ready for a break.
So I'm gonna put her in the front lines
You've
with
been
the
at it far longer than
fox.
Where will you go next?
Put the barbarian kind of in between. I don't know. This might be a little bit too close for comfort, sort of a thing, where they bump into each other a lot. I'm not actually sure. Put the barbarian there, I guess. The wizard wouldn't actually be the worst off to be a little bit closer up, just so he can get targeting with the spells. But the ranger should definitely be in the back. Okay, we'll try it like that. Okay, so she's a paladin. She's got some cool stuff. There's actually, this is all going to change because I'm going to re-roll her because I don't like their starting
Hail and well
abilities.
met.
So can I re-roll here? Yeah. All right, perfect. So then, for her, it's kind of a problem that I have with everybody, which is that there's nothing that really matters very much. So we're gonna just pump up some athletics, I guess, and stick a point in survival just cause. Now we get a talent here at level 2. So this thing makes it so that when she uses this like encounter ability, allies that are nearby get extra attack speed. It's not that long, it's only 7 seconds, but it is a 20% bonus, which is pretty significant. And you can, this Flames of Devotion thing is twice per encounter. So it's something that I might take at some point. I don't remember if this is what I want. This just gives us straight up like extra bonuses to deflection and all other defenses. So that's not a bad option either. And then this makes it so that the Flames of Devotion twice per encounter thing deals extra burn damage. So these are actually all pretty decent talents, to be totally honest. I guess maybe, like, remember, you only get a talent at every even level, so, like, I'm only going to get to pick 2 now, and when we get up to level 6, I'm going to get a 3rd. So if I do take all 3 of these, then that's, like, it for my talents. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab Two-Handed Style. This is pretty much a no-brainer. I'm going to go ahead and use two-handed weapons with her. The reason for that is that she does have, like, per-encounter abilities that are somewhat important, and I don't want her to be stuck having to wait, like, a bunch of time to use up an ability because she had just attacked with her slow weapon. So we'll grab Two-Handed Style for the bonus. This is the wrong thing. 2-weapon style. There we go. Bonus attack speed when wielding the 2 weapons. So we'll make sure we take that, and then I'll try to decide between the other ones when we get there. Okay, let's go for how much athletics does a man need, or a woman in this case? I guess we'll go up to 7, And then from that point on, I'll start putting things into survival. Okay, so now we have an ability on level 3. Lay on Hands is like the quintessential paladin ability, and honestly, I kind of wish this was like built in with the paladin, because it's so iconic. I want to have it, and it's great, of course, to have a twice per encounter heal. But the problem is that this is over 6 seconds. It's not an instant heal, so it's like a lot. It's a lot of endurance that you heal, but at the end of the day, it is just healing. If you don't need it, then it's sort of wasted, and it takes time. So if someone's really in a bind, it might not even save them. I'm going to grab one of these Zealous things. These are auras, and they're pretty much, there's no cost to these. They're just an aura that affect the paladin and everybody within a certain radius, 4 meters, plus or minus, based on the paladin's intelligence. And they're really good. So this one improves everybody's accuracy and converts grazes into hits, so it increases everybody's damage. This makes everybody faster and gives them bonus to defense when disengaging. This is clearly the worst one. And then there's the defensive one, which gives everybody bonus damage reduction and converts incoming hits into grazes some of the time. So the main options really here are between the bonus damage for everybody and the bonus to defenses. I'm going to go for the defensive one, since I'm probably going to take mostly offensive talents. You could also go the other way around. You could take the offensive one here and then take defensive talents, but we'll take the Zealous Endurance here, just so that her, the Fighter, the Fox, and the Barbarian all get some extra damage reduction, and on top of that, bonus health, essentially, from hits being turned into grazes every once in a while. So I feel like that would be nice, because it'll let me take more offensive things with everybody else. Okay, let's go ahead and pump some points into survival. And now we get to pick a talent. Okay, so here, I've already taken my bonus to attack speed. Probably like the most, you know, like optimal thing is to keep on taking stuff just to improve your damage. Like this, you know, gives you more damage at the expense of some accuracy, and these give you just bonus accuracy with a certain weapon type. But we'll go ahead and go for the fun stuff. So I'm gonna take the Vielo Vidorio. So I'm going to pass on Deep Faith, because that is a pretty minor bonus to defenses. This is pretty nifty. So basically what it does is every time she uses her Flames of Devotion, which is a twice per encounter ability that deals bonus damage, her and presumably, if they're all in the same place, and the Fighter and the Barbarian will all get a bonus to attack speed for 7 seconds. So that will will further increase the damage of this thing. So it's like increasing damage in a fun way as opposed to just like having a static boost damage. Does this affect her? It says nearby allies. Does it include herself? Because if not, that makes this worse, but we'll take it. And now we have one more level. Let's just keep pumping survival. And we have another ability. Please note that these Zealous abilities are mutually exclusive. You can use one or the other, but because of that, you probably don't ever want to spend an ability taking both, because you won't actually get to use them all. There's some pretty decent ones here. So I'm going to take Sworn Enemy. This is once per encounter. You can mark a target and you get bonus damage and accuracy against them. Now the reason I'm taking this is that there's actually a really cool talent that modifies this, so that when you mark an enemy, you also like shoot 5 little fireballs at them, and they deal some pretty sick damage actually. So I'm going to spend an ability and a talent for that, because I find it's really nice for a melee character to have like a single target pretty decently ranged. I mean, this is a 10 meter single target ranged high damage attack, so you can pick off a really important target or bring someone down faster. This is also a good ability. So twice per encounter you can suspend negative effects on an ally, and it's one of those things that doesn't look that sexy, but like when someone is affected by, say, confusion, and you like really want them not to be, you're like, oh, I kind of wish I had taken this ability. And then Inspiring Triumph is not that good, in my opinion. So whenever the Paladin kills somebody, everybody within a certain radius gets a bonus to defenses. It's like, whatever. So I'll take the Sworn Enemy so that on level 6, when I get a new talent, I can buff it to be a fireball thing. I shouldn't call it a fireball, because it's not an AoE, it's a fire bolt, let's say. But that's the plan with that Paladin, trying to take some fun stuff. I'm probably also going to take Scion of Flame with her, because Flames of Devotion deals burn damage, and then this thing, when I modify it, it's also going to deal burn damage. So that way, we can just, have her do more burn damage against things. And that's fun. Alright, so we're going to give some hotkeys on this stuff. What am I doing? Trying to press the Q button. There we go. That's the W. This I don't need a hotkey for. We're just going to turn it on. There's no reason to ever not have that on. All right, okay, how much time did I spend? Okay, it's only 15 minutes into the video. Great. So we are going to now go to this abandoned house and have another fight. This is the point at which I kind of do wish that I could turn on Path of the Damned difficulty, like just in case I'm actually good enough to be able to kill things on that highest difficulty, just to have the fights be a little bit harder. That'd be kind of nice, since I feel like things have been sort of easy-ish here in Defiance Bay for the time being. But you can't. Once you don't select Path of the Damned at the beginning of the game, you can never turn it on. And similarly, I believe once you turn it on, you cannot turn it off. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Let her go and I pretend I never... No, I definitely want to fight you guys. Oh, okay. Nothing... No? Cool. So who is this? That's my ranger. Oh, great. Lovely. That's what I want up front. All right, so we need to take a shot and then run back. Hopefully the queuing works. The fighter needs to get up to the door. Oh, geez, that's happening really fast. Fighter, get out of here. Fighter needs to run up to the doors. Paladin needs to get up here. Barbarian needs to get up here, but they might be blocked in. Nope. All right, we made it. We made it. Okay. Whew. We're all dazed. That's fine. My top priority right now is just to make sure that nobody like gets through, because there's a lot of rangers here, so there's extra companions. There's like a whole bunch of shit going on here, and I don't want that to all come through. Okay. So then, why don't you start off with Flames of Devotion, which will give everybody an attack speed buff. Why don't you knock this asshole down? You, Barbarian. Oh, God, where is my Barbarian? Oh, she's right there. That's fine. So you turn on your Frenzy and start a-whacking. Now, this is definitely a time to either shoot a fireball in there and do a bunch of damage, or try to confuse everybody. Yeah, why don't we go for the confusion, because they're all going to get clumped up at that choke point, and that would reduce the incoming damage. Oh, yeah, I'm going to remember to do this! Woo! Turn on Combusting Wounds. And you are just walking far from home. Okay, so we're going to turn that on. And where's the Arctic Fox? You attack. Okay, I think this is actually fine. Alright, there's an Antelope Companion there. I think my wizard can... Oh, wait a minute. There's Viana. I don't want to hurt her with a fireball. Let's see, though. Can I... Oh, that's fine. So these people seem to be content to just hang out right there. So I'm just going to fireball right there. That should be fine. You now start shooting at this companion. Yeah, let's try to bring this companion down. Barbarian also can attack the companion. Where's the paladin? Alright. You just stand tight. Okay. Who is that? Oh, so the companions will stay circling red and they'll say knocked out, but it's gone. It really is gone. Where's the fireball? I want the fireball to happen before I run in there. Oh shit, I just canceled the fireball. Well, fuck. Okay, can we do this, please? Can this work? Okay, there's a fireball. That worked. Alright, cool. So that's another animal companion down. Oh, there's a mercenary right there. And right there. Okay. So, you, Barbarian, turn on your healing and then start attacking those mercenaries. You, lady, whack that mercenary if you can. And then where's my fighter? He's kind of stuck. Can he get through? Oh yeah, he can get through. Knock that person down. Okay, so that mercenary went down fast. Everybody, could you please just finish off that mercenary? Why won't that mercenary die? Jesus. There we go. Okay, so there's another mercenary there for some reason? Well, anyway, why don't we summon some skeletons in here to distract the archers. And then everybody but Canna can focus on that mercenary. Why don't you shoot your Dazing Blast and you mark him. Okay, we got some choke point problems here. Are the skeletons being summoned? Hello? Where are the damn skeletons? I don't think they got summoned. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but... Well, everybody died. What just happened here about this project? Okay. Ooh, we got a fine flail and some unique armor here. Aru Brecker. minus 50% for only 10 DR. That seems pretty shitty. I mean, it is nice to get that bonus against range attacks, but I'm pretty sure no one's going to actually wear that. There's her research. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I guess we're good to go here. Oh, I can't take the camping supplies, right. Okay. All right, yeah, so we did that. So now we're going to be able to get the extra fancy merchants in both the Knights of the Crucible and the Dozens. And we can also pick one of them to do the next quest. Oh, that will require going out of the city. So maybe I'll wait on that until later. Anyway, I got the Paladin. I did that. I'm not going to just randomly go to all these different places. There are some quests for sure here. I think I'm ready to, oh, Valiant Embassy. Okay, so we can do her companion quest. That's fine. I gotta give that to Dunstan. Dunstan's gonna check in. All right, you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I think, yep, I think I think it's a plan. I think I am going to just turn in the quests for the Dozens and for the Knights of the Crucible. And I think in the next video, we're going to go down into the Catacombs, because there's 2 side quests in the Catacombs. And the main quest of the game is in the Catacombs as well. So I think I can and then the Catacombs are like a big area with lots of fighting and stuff. So that'll be nice to mix things up and not quite do so much running around the city. I do like it, like where you're running around the city and... Oh, I guess we should stop by the Valiant Embassy to do Pallegina's quest. I do like, you know, when you're just wandering around the city and it's mostly non-combat, punctuated by a few, like, big, intense fights. I think that's kind of cool. But I think for video purposes, it's nice to sort of go through more of a dungeon area.
Ambassador.
Jam.
What is it? Echosia. More than that, Ambassador. Of course.
Alright. So that's that conversation. So there's just a whole bunch of...
I appreciate that you stood up, but it's hard to persuade the ambassador. Enough with.
Okay.
I wish I.
All right. There's an interesting story with her that I'm not really gonna get into, because I think there's enough random stories going on. But basically, she's working for somebody. Well, after I say I'm not gonna get into it, I start to get into it. Anyway, so she's working for somebody, and the person wants her to broker some agreement that's gonna piss some people off and really hurt them. But of course, if she doesn't do it, then it's bad because it's her boss. So that's sort of the thing. And again, there's Adair's quest is in the Ducal Palace, so you can go there if you want to do that. But this is one of those cases where I'm just probably not going to do it on camera, because I really couldn't care less about it, and it's such a boring-ass quest. But anyway, yeah, let's go here, turn that in, go to the Dozens, turn that in. I guess we'll take a look at the merchants, so if you do play the game, and you're wondering whether you want to do this quest, you can... Okay. Cool. Yeah, so if you decide, if you're like, well, should I do the quest? Is it worth it? You know, you'll be able to see. Alright, let's go here. Check in with Dunstan.
That's what Cleaver's been looking for anyway.
Okay.
Now...
There's that quest done.
I'll be damned. To be honest, even...
Alright, Shamuch Apperson. Okay, so you get this white spire thing, which is an S-stock, and it's probably the best tuned weapon because it's got built-in damage resistance bypass. This is a pretty decent one, so you can cast 3 blizzards per rest. It's a... Is this a cone thing? Oh no, so the area of effect is 2.5 meters. The range is 15, so it's a very long range AoE against enemies, and it deals some damage, and it also lowers their attack speed. So it's kind of nice because if you're like wielding a two-handed weapon, then you can cast at the beginning of the battle, then run in after their attack speed's been lowered, and they've also been softened up. So it's not a bad weapon for sure. Plus it's an S-stock, which also helps. Then there's just fine versions of a bunch of different weapons, which isn't that exciting because you can find find fine things pretty easily. More interesting would be if there was exceptional stuff here. I guess he's got some exceptional armors. Maybe that's what it is. I can't remember for sure, but I think that, like, he's got the exceptional armors because the knights are more defensive, and then the dozens people have more exceptional weapons because they're more offensive. So there's this guy, which is actually a pretty decent armor. Damage resistance 14 is up there. I don't remember what my fighters wear. Yeah, the plate is only 14, so it's very solid, and it's only 4,800 bucks. The bonuses are a little bit lame, so freeze damage reduction, it's like whatever, and then 30 defense against prone attacks and defense against push attacks is whatever, so it's not a big deal. I'd honestly probably just rather get the exceptional plate armor, because you can't put the exceptional enchantment on your own armor until you're like level 8 or something. I can't remember. So this lets you have much higher damage resistance on your tank than you would be able to normally. In fact, I might even buy that. We'll see. Then there's an exceptional brigandine, which is only 14 instead of 16. And I guess then there's some of these unique items here. So this gives you burn reduction and 3 firebrands. I actually don't know what fire. Oh, you summon a weapon. Interesting. How good is this firebrand? It's a great sword. It's burn damage, pretty high. Lots of damage and accuracy bonuses, and a bonus to the crit damage multiplier. Interesting. So like 3 times per day you can use this instead of your regular weapon. Interesting. I'm not sure I'm going to buy it though. And then Schadenfaith is a popular item. I probably will buy these at some point. So when you get hit by a critical hit once per encounter, it casts Consecrated Ground, which is an area of effect that heals you and all your allies for a decent long while. So like it's triggered on being critically hit, so you don't have to do anything to remember to do it. It's per encounter, so it's not just once per day, and it gives you and your allies a bunch of healing when you most need it. So it's a pretty good item. It's only 3,000 coppers, so definitely solid as far as things go. Since I'm here, I guess we might as well sell off all this crap. You know what? I'm gonna sell these plate armors. I've already got all my melee people. I'm not waiting for anybody. And this thing is pretty stupid, so we're gonna sell that. I hate selling this, but who's really gonna wear this? It's not enough resistance for a melee person, and then anyone else is gonna want a much better recovery speed than 30%. I'm just gonna sell this. It's fine. And then similarly for Adair's starting armor, it's just kind of in the middle ground where it's not really worth keeping. Okay, so that's all that gone. Let's get rid of all the basic weapons. Honestly, you can pretty much sell basic and fine without breaking a sweat. Yeah. Now that thing, I think I'm going to use on the Paladin. It's got a nice damage bonus, converting grazes into hits. It's got accuracy and damage built in, and it's got some healing. And then, yeah, I guess these are her starting weapons. It's even got burn damage, which is nice because she'll eventually be taking Sign of Flame. Yeah, so I'm going to keep those. This is all regular stuff. And do we have any scrolls to sell? Nope. We got a lot of books to sell. And then the ingredients are fine. Okay, so we'll do this. Should I commit and buy the exceptional plate? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get the exceptional plate. Let's just buy it now. I mean, this looks like a lot of money. It's a bit fragile because there's some quests that really take a lot of money out of you, but we'll do that. I think that's worth it. And then I think we'll buy those Schadenfaith boots. Yeah, so I'm going to go down to 10,000. I might live to regret that. We'll see. I'll have the Paladin wear the boots because she's likely to get hit more. Well, actually, is she likely to get hit more? Let's figure this out. Let's put on her weapons. One of her weapons is giving her a bonus to deflection. And these are fine weapons, so honestly I should just sell them. I have a unique gun for some reason. Blah, bonus attack speed, bonus damage, bonus... Oh, yeah, alright, sure. Let's give that to my ranged person to use as his main weapon. And if I were playing super optimally, it'd be switching his weapons and stuff, and maybe I will at some point. I keep telling myself, like, oh, I'll get around to doing it, and I just can't be bothered to give a shit. So yeah, the idea is you have one, or two very slow weapons. This is extremely slow, okay. I didn't realize it got worse than very slow. And then you have one that's just like, you know, slow, and then you switch to that one and use it last, but you start the fight by giving blasts of these big ones. But anyway, let's go ahead and use that thing. I don't care that much about his attack speed, honestly. And let's put on Adair's exceptional armor. Give her, what the hell is she wearing? Damage reduction when under health. Yeah, no, I couldn't care less. That's actually just shitty armor. We're gonna sell that. Okay, let's do this one more time. Sell this stuff off so it's not being an all eyesore. Okay, sorry that I spent so much time on that. Do I have time to go check in? It's 30 minutes. Yeah, we'll just do it in the next video. We'll check in with the dozens, turn in that quest, see what the dozens bonus merchant has to say. Oh man, but you know what? I really just want to go down into the catacombs in the next video and just have that be what I do in that video. So you know what? It's gonna be a long video, everybody. Gonna be longer than 30 minutes. You can take a nap. You can stop watching. You know what? If you stop watching, no hard feelings. I understand you're bored. I understand it hasn't been that exciting. It's okay. You know, not everything has to be a laugh-a-minute thrill ride. Come on down next time. We'll kill some undead in the catacombs. Everything's gonna be great. So let's go to the copper lane real quick and check in with the dozens. Give the guy back his breastplate. Check out what the merchant has, see if I want to buy any of her stuff. Although buying stuff when I'm only at 10,000 coppers is a little bit risky just because I could come across a quest that requires a bunch of gold or find something that I'm really excited about or something. And I'm like, well, I kind of wish I hadn't bought that random, like, exceptional weapon. I'm probably not going to buy just a plain exceptional weapon from her like I bought the exceptional armor from Dunstan because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to find any armor that I'm going to be more excited about than just plain old 16 damage resistance. But for weapons, you pretty much always want some kind of unique weapon eventually so that you get some cool effect on it that you can't normally get. Okay. Wow, weird. No one is highlighted here.
All right, then.
Is it you? Are you the person I talked to? Nope. All right, is it you? Is this the armor you wanted? Right. Cool. All right, there we go. So now, let's go. I know I'm gonna side with these guys. Lost a bunch of copper. Oh, I got 53 coppers though. Worth it.
I'll see what I can do.
Wait, is there nobody here? Is there nobody watching this? Oh, it's a regular old bow.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, not that exciting. Maybe this lockbox has something cooler in it.
Of a moment.
Oh, a geological map. Interesting. I don't even know what that's really for, but okay. I don't think I can steal from that chest. Now I can see her wares. Yes, we got some exceptional stuff here. So you could just buy it as an upgrade for somebody. It's much better than it's twice as good as a fine weapon. But they're expensive, and I'm probably gonna end up using some unique weapon anyway. So does she have anything else cool? Bunch of fine stuff. Bracers of all-consuming rage is okay for a hand item to get +3 stats. D&D Hat of the Diseased Yak, it's a great name. Pretty crappy though for the helm. Helm slots don't do that much, so getting like 1 net stat isn't the worst thing, but it's not that exciting. This is a ring. 3 stats for a ring slot is awful because rings can do a whole lot better than that. This is a neck slot, which gives you some stupid summon thing and not that great. Munakra Aret. This is a head. 3 Whispers of Treason. That's actually not bad. Charming somebody for a head slot 3 times per rest is great, like on a back row sort of person, so that if like an enemy breaks ranks and charges at you, you can charm them and then like get them back up to your melee people. Maybe I'll buy that at some point when I have more money to throw around. And this is 20% frenzy duration. Hey, that's not bad, and it's dirt cheap. Okay, I'll get that. Got some camping supplies and some torches. Okay, cool. I have not forgotten to sell anything, have I? Do-do-do-boo. Boo-ba-dee-boo. Oh, yeah, it's the bow. Okay, glad I remembered to take care of that. All right, let's trade. And put on this belt of berserking so my frenzies are longer. Okay, cool. That's it for real. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe. Next episode, we're going in the catacombs. See you guys soon.